us? Okay, they
I
can
think they
hear
can.
us.
I think.
We're good.
Yeah,
Welcome.
well, unlucky mate. Made the wrong decision today.
Hmm. Welcome to the Bahrain Tier 2 Grand Prix. So cool.
Sorry, I'm currently having dinner, but we are here. We're in Bahrain, and we're in the paddock, waiting
Yes.
for the first car to come out on track.
Yes.
Yeah, basically, you don't have to keep repeating what I say, okay? By the way, we don't have to be so awkward on stream. Sorry if you think that this guy's a bit weird. The first time on stream is a bit of a weirdo.
Lads, it's not my first time on the stream, okay?
Oh yeah, sorry. We're just antisocial.
Oh, Aston Martin is out. Who's that? Very hasty.
The first car out. The East. Oh no, it's not. The Williams is going to be the first out. Is that?
I know
Badger?
which one the Williams is.
It is.
Oh my god, there we go.
So we had the Friday race at Bahrain. Obviously, some people it went quite well. I wasn't one of those people. Or the Aston Martin. Hopefully, the Aston Martins today can
not crash into each other.
Yeah, not repeat what the Aston Martins did on Friday. How did they? Pretty stupid.
Or you want to talk about your
There's
crash
a lot
out?
of it. There's a lot of it.
I don't really. I'm sorry, I am eating. No.
That's fair enough.
There's a lot of ifs. Will Sam Palmer.
Okay, could you get the map up?
The map?
Yeah, the map. Press X.
Yes, I know how to. Oh, that's not. No, no. Found it.
Track map.
Oh yeah, wait, lap data. Do you want this?
Track map, yeah. Lap data unenabled. And then
tires. Chrome and
detail you might have to switch through. Well, we're gonna have the first driver starting their lap. Gonna be Vadriner in the Williams. I know his team principal, and he's been very excited for this race. To try and see what his drivers can prove. He's going down into turn one. He's going to take down into third gear, a little bit wide through turn one, but he might get a good exit. Not a shabby. I'm sorry, I have got gammon down the back of my throat.
Had some gammon, did you?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit of oversteer come out of turn 4. But doesn't look like it's going to fully ruin his lap. Nice through there. Yep. It's not yellow. Oh, it's just one of those, you know.
Nice through
turn
there.
10. Just one of those.
Yep, nice through there as well.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
This is, I don't know why, but this is the hardest part of the track for me. I always have to go very slowly through. It's awful.
What about sector like?
Oh yeah, to be fair, where I crashed is different story. It is sector 2.
No, start of sector 2. Like you were saying.
Oh yeah, that is also bad. Yeah, it's pretty shabby. I don't really know what times we're expecting here for a tier 2 lobby. It's the first one of the season, obviously. A couple drivers first time in tier 2, but we're gonna get a 1:27.8. That's not a shabby lap time.
Sam Palmer flying
coming through. Aston Martin takes pole. Simon Sandstill takes provisional pole, 27.3. No one's beaten that so far, but there's going to be a couple more people across the line, like his teammate. Kobe King goes slowest so far. Now for Romeo is going to come over the line now. Don't know which one that is. Noble, 31.2. That is a little bit off the pace.
It's a warm-up.
Jack Adams goes third fastest. He'll be on the second row. A little bit faster than Vadriner and a bit faster than his teammate. The other Aston Martin goes fourth. It seems to be that everyone's kicking around the the high 27s at the moment. The Ferrari on provisional pole is way ahead, 3/10 ahead of P2 at the moment. Kiziel goes third fastest with 27.8. A lot of 27.8s.
Well,
Jack King
Lightning.
goes 10th. 10th fastest for William Lightning, 28.5. I'm not sure if he's happy with that. And we do have a crash. I think is there a Mercedes?
No, they're just getting off the apex, aren't they?
I think
I'm not
Hannes
sure.
said he had a spin, I believe.
Oh,
He
Hans.
was on a lap.
Yeah, he hasn't validated his time as well.
Red.
Unlucky for the Mercedes.
Nope, stupid. Still, 2 people yet to come out of the pits. Gonna go for the long game. Someone just finishing that lap. Jojo taking a 127.1. It's pretty fast, you know.
Pretty fast. It's faster than the UK, isn't it?
No.
Liar. What time did you get yesterday?
I got
26.
pretty slow. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know practice.
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering still what
I
time.
think it was like 127.3.
No, it was in the 26s.
Mine?
Yep.
No,
I'll
check
take
for
it.
you.
You qualified ahead of me. It was in the 26s.
Jordy, you gonna have that?
Race is over, mate.
Gonna have what?
Got a 26.8, 26.6. He didn't qualify ahead of
Yellow
you.
flag. Who's that? That's getting out the way.
Who's behind you?
Into the pits goes Jojo.
Stupid boy. I don't know who else is on the lap. I think everyone's coming back into the pits
Haas.
now.
Outlap. Seb. Going for his outlap.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be coming into the pits there.
3 drivers on out laps.
Well, yeah. Zeval's gone straight back out. And you've gone back out on me on softs.
Yeah.
You've got to be wary that he's only got.
Tosco's starting his first lap. See how he can do.
Sauce. Dervel, King, Lopez, Noble, Kister.
So well, actually now three drivers have opted for the mediums. And obviously the preferred strategy around here is, I would say, the one stop, the medium to hard, with the hope that there's no safety car, but there is a safety car. The 2-stop with 2 softs and a medium is pretty handy. I think the winners of I think most people from the tier 1 race
With one.
did the 2-stop
One.
on Friday. Apart from one. Who was it?
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure everyone was doing the soft medium.
But I mean, if you can qualify quite high up in that top 10 on a medium tire, then
Mediums, they just don't work for qualifying now.
Tosco taking purple sector 2. Pretty good.
Zerveld on purple sector 1 though.
Let's see. Tosco 7th with a 127.8. Not too bad, he's middle of the grid. Doing pretty well. Who else is on their first lap? I think it was Mise? What was it?
no, he's finished his lap.
Yeah, here it is.
Zerveld is on lap. He's going past. Purple sector 1 and 2 now.
Who's this?
Sebastian Zerveld.
It's really weird because obviously last season we had a lot of the drivers in different teams, so it's very weird having, like, say Zerveld he was in AlphaTauri last season, so it's weird to see him in a Haas. He goes fourth fastest,
Mixed up
ahead
the
of his teammate.
tricky turn
Oh.
12. Got a spin, Ferrari.
Jehovah King. That's not. I think he was on a lap as well. I think he was purple sector 1 as well.
He was on that.
But so lucky for him.
It's a traffic jam.
Oh, Williams. Who's this? Krez. Don't know his actual name. Don't have the telemetry. Whatever it is.
Very slow travelling Mercedes.
Way's getting a boost from his, or oh, I don't even know what it's called. I'm not gonna lie.
Toe.
I'm just gonna shush. Toe from his teammate down the straight. It's gonna give him a huge advantage. Oh my god, I'm advantage on this lap.
Wallister on new softs going for a lap.
Just gonna see what Way can put in here with the toe.
He's coming across the line now.
Huggy
Other
boy,
front.
I'll get you the, or could someone get him the Discord link? I can't tab out.
It should be down in the stream. Scroll down.
Was that the Williams that just classified? Neither of them improved.
Dan Palmer.
Sam Palmer
Third
going
fastest.
third.
He'll be very pleased with that.
Now switching to
No.
Wallister.
Wallister gone purple sector 2.
Purple sector
Getting to
2.
grips with this. Getting to grips with his new wheel, very.
We did do the intro, Connor.
Nice.
Oh no, I didn't. No, I can't be on.
Where's Wallister gonna go? Goes third.
Third, Wallister with his new steering wheel.
He's had 3.
That's insane.
Puts himself 300ths off standstill.
Listen, Connor, it's my first time, okay? Allow it. Don't know what I'm doing.
Right, I've finished my dinner now.
Nice.
Tell you what, gravy is so nice.
Do you have
Actually so good.
Yorkshires?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Standstill is going to take provisional pole at the moment. At 127 flat, he is close though.
Well, I
Just under a tenth off the Aston Martin in P2. But I'm pretty sure that was on an old set of soft, so that won't help him in the actual race, having quite high degradation rounds. Did I say that?
Degradation.
Degradate. I still say that wrong.
You're
Degradation.
improving.
Degradation.
You good? Are you two alright? Like, what's
No.
going on?
Okay, no.
Recon.
You've done it, but you've done it as well. So.
Shut up.
The Alpines are still towing each other around.
Are they?
We're
Where's
getting
this?
another tow, I believe.
He really is relying on his teammate right here to get that toe and get a high position. Let's see, Wallister going into the pits, that's cool. Okay.
I think a lot of people are going to be diving into the pits here now. Try and get on a new set of soft tyres and go out for the final time of the qualifying. Who's going to be the
Both
first one to come out?
Alpines on in laps.
Do it for the race or die. I don't know if, wait. Okay.
Martin Noble's not been able to move himself off the P16 mediums.
Oh, Hannestad goes third fastest on a pair of softs. He's done that very nicely. 127.2.
Drops Hollister by a tenth.
Very close to second. I'm not sure if he's gonna have enough time to come back in and put a new set of softs on. So
Ooh, who's Kisu? Forgot the Haas.
That's
Kizil.
Kizil.
4. Amazing.
Oh, looks like there might have been a spin off.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
Martin
Noble.
Noble had a spin.
I hate that corner so much.
Yeah, quite renowned for it, yeah. Okay, it's
Yeah, 3 times, 1 race. So
done
fun.
miles of it.
You're quite renowned for this. Actually, this part that. Who is it?
Oh,
Kulix has just went through. Let's see the Aston Martin. Is that Noble going through it now? Yeah, that's a lovely bit of the track, don't you think?
yeah, you see, they're not utilizing the full width of the track like I did.
Yeah,
That's why
I didn't know the wall was in the track, you know.
the optimal racing line is taking that curb
Or hit the
and
barriers.
yeah. So
So you didn't use all the track, did you?
I used all the track and a little bit more. Anyway, enough about that.
Measy.
Hannestad.
quickest so far today, 127.089. Just over around about 200s faster than Sandstill, but he will be coming out on another lap.
Just in a short time. I think a lot of people are going to be starting their final laps now, or in the next minute or so.
Optimum's.
Joe Raccoon goes for a lap.
Optimum.
Optimum what?
Optimum
what?
heat.
High temperature.
Die, man.
Yes. Oh man, I got bullied into doing this. Don't come at me. Who's this gonna start there? It's Simon. Oh my god, I don't know which way the buttons go. Right here.
Joe's Raccoon is up on his time by 2/10 in the first sector.
I think the Hasses are playing this pretty smartly. I think they're going to be giving each other a toe. Or Kizzy will give in Zerveld a toe.
Gone
Simon's
very
sit
slowly.
straight.
Simon's starting his final lap, is it?
Oh yeah, Seb Vettel's up by 2/10, getting a toe from his teammate.
Can-
Goes out the way. Zerveld, where's he gonna come?
5.
B5.
Not too shabby. Is the last couple of people come around the final corner now. They
Wallace are
just gonna
about-
get over the time. Lap in time.
Wallace
Yeah, Will
makes it.
does.
Simon Sandstill getting the purple
So does
silver
Aston
one.
Martin. The other Aston Martin won't make it though.
Kizil's got P4. Jojo Dutch, Joe's Raccoon goes
He
P1 pole. Solid lap, 26.9.
First under 27.
Oh, that looks like a spin on the last corner. That's Martin Noble off again, and he's lost his front wing.
Who lost the front wing?
Martin Noble,
Oh,
he's stuck in P16, couldn't get out of it from the mediums.
not Noble.
He really wants the alternate strategy.
Hand is still gonna come round the final corner. Looks to be up on his. Is he up on his time?
He's
I
up
think
by
he is.
1,000th.
He's
Holy
going to
shit.
improve,
And he's going to improve up to P1 at 26.875. I think that's going to be our pole position today for Simon the Sandstill in the Ferrari.
He's invalidated. Wallaster is retired.
Not sure anyone else is going to be able to beat Sandstill's time. Zerveld can't improve. I think the
The other Aston
Mercedes
Martin is up on his time, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
27.2 does put him fourth fastest though, ahead of both of the Hasses and Williams. But we're just waiting for the last couple of people.
Williams still
That's everyone in it.
That's it.
That is
Just
a
gotta wait for Badner to come into to.
Pits. Is that?
The master plan. I think it's called, what is it, the Hasta plan? Max, is that right? It is the Hasta plan. I mean, it's not too shabby. P5 and P7 is not bad.
Williams and Haas have their alliance.
Yes, the Hasta plan.
So Sand still takes pole.
Got them, read them out.
Roy, you know all the names, man. I'm not reading them out. You know all the names.
I'm doing the screenshot, mate.
Alright. Simon Sandstill in P1. Then we have Jojo Darts. Then Mise. I don't know anybody. Kulu.
That's Hannastad.
Yeah, you
P2
can.
is Joe's
Oh, no,
Rune.
mate. I don't know then. I don't have the names list.
Rene Cott in P4. Kizil in P5.
You got
Lopez P6.
Have you got the
Servo
screenshot?
P7. Lightning P8.
Right. Now I'll do the intro. Okay. And it seems that I don't have the file. Wicked. Oh my god, why am I doing this, man? What is it doing? Alright.
What are you doing, Code?
Yeah, Connor, don't beat me up, please.
Lopez
think-
did well, considering he's connected his wheel to his laptop screen.
It'd be interesting to see the obviously I don't know who was 11th. Who came
11th
11th?
was Jehovah King in Ferrari.
I think 11th is possibly the best position you can be on the grid unless you qualify.
I believe pole.
What?
Pole is where you want to be, isn't it?
No.
Team 1 tier 1 sub, thank you, no prob. Insane.
I think we have a formation lap. Are we not?
Formation lap's just started, yes.
What a
So
guy.
let's have a look at all the tyres that people are going to be starting on.
There is
Ooh.
stopped Alfa Romeo at the back. Is that Will Lightning not getting away as fast as he wanted to on the formation lap?
There's going to be only 3 medium runners in this race to start it off. The Williams of Vadran in P12, Jack King in the McLaren in P14, and coming up the rear, that don't take that out of context.
Excuse me?
Shut up, kid. Martin Noble in P16, the Alfa Romeo will also be the medium runner, hoping that maybe there's a couple safety cars today, and his strategy works well for him. There's quite a big gap though between the Aston Martin of Kulox, I don't have the name for them, and Kizyord's not sure what the plan is here, because the front four are gonna obviously, the tyres are gonna cool down a lot faster than the ones at the back of the grid. So they're not gonna have as hot tyres to get them off the start that well. I'm not
Thank
sure.
you, Fivers, for the sub prime, and no prob for gifting 1 tier 1 subs.
Come on, Kate, be a bit more enthusiastic.
Thank you, guys.
There you go.
Thank
In the
you.
race. Good luck in the race, Hannastad.
Everybody just lining up.
I think another part of the Hasta plan is to make sure that the front four's tyres is
Wallace has left as much
Pretty
big of a
bad.
gap as he can to let their tyres cool down.
Finding
I
people
don't
just
think
coming in
going around the formation lap that quickly for the front four was the smartest idea.
You still wear your tyres on the formation lap as well, so
Alright, Rory, you can take it from here, man. I'm not going to start. Go ahead, mate.
Gotta wait for me. And it's lights out and away we go. I think
Oh,
the
Jojo got
Jojo
a better
had
start.
a lot. Oh, there's
Massive
a lot of
crash.
contact
Who's
back
that?
there. Not crash.
Oh, Standstill gets overtaken going into turn 1. Fights back.
I think there's a little bit of contact there between the Aston Martin and the Ferrari, but he does take P1 position, Joe
He had a bad start. He's coming back.
into turn 4. He stays ahead. I think Sanders going to be able to get around the outside of there. Okay, back down the grid a little bit more. I think Melicheric has made a position. Oh, he's going wheel to wheel through the S section with Zerveld. I think Zerveld comes across. Oh, and he's done a me! Who's that? The Haas of Zerveld.
Thank
He's
you for the
done
follow.
exactly what I did.
Still in it though. He's
Is he out?
No,
not. He's still racing. He doesn't look to have damaged his car. It was just a spin. It looked like.
I think he may have been had a little bit of contact.
Not sure what happened at the start. Martin Noble up to P14.
Let's have a look at who's gained the positions. You have Jehovah King has made up 5 positions already. He started P11. He's up into P5 already. There was a little bit of a move there from Lopez on Melicheric. There, a little bit of contact coming down the straight. Looks like Melicheric stays in front, but Lopez will have the inside line going into the final corner.
Good moves.
And
Sam
Melicheric
Palmer
stays
making a move on Jack King.
Tell me where to go, man. I don't know.
William Lining has not had a great start. He started P8, he's now P12. He's lost 4 positions at the start. But hopefully he can work that back.
Both of the Kings have made up positions. Jack making. He's just lost one.
No, he's back up. He is also on the medium tyre, so he will have the strategy in his favour.
If he can stick with the soft runners, then it's in his favour.
So Hannestad and the Mercedes has dropped a position to the Aston Martin behind him, and obviously it looks kind of like the front 2 are running away from the rest of the pack at the moment. There's a bit of a gap between P7 and P6, probably about 2/10 or something.
Yellow flag for a.
Oh, and a Haas.
His heel is around, and he's lost his wing as well.
He's got no front wing. That is possibly the most awful start that the Haas's could have had. Both of them.
Sure, the team principal Max Housley isn't going to be too pleased at that start.
I don't think that was part of the Haas plan, to be honest with you.
They've fallen foul.
Now DRS will be enabled next lap, so it's critical to stay within that 1 second zone of the car in front of you, or they may be able to just pull away. It looks like
they're all very close.
No, but Raccoon in front is just pulling away a little bit. He's out of that DRS zone, and if you can get away with him,
he's completely drained his DRS though. Standstill also draining it. The Aston Martin in P3 is conserving a lot more, but the front 2 have no ERS to play with.
Sam Palmer's stuck his position in P6. He's going to have DRS down the next straight as well. He made a move on Melicheric. Now he's got his Alpine Amigo behind him.
Sam Palmer's up 4 places from P10. The other Alpine up 5 places in P8.
Who do you want me to look at? I'm lost.
Oh, a move from
just
a move from the Alpine on Tosco. Gonna fight it into turn 10.
I think he's just going to yield that position for now and maybe try and get him on the DRS straight.
It's wise not to go into turn 10 side by side.
No, it's not. But it's also not a great overtaking spot down here either, though. But them 2 battling does let the Alpine's teammate Sam Palmer just pull away a bit and make sure that Melicheric doesn't get the DRS away from him. There's a yellow flag.
Oh, Hannestad is round.
He's got and it looks like Jehovah King has picked up a penalty for that. 5-second penalty given to Hannestad for that collision with Hannestad, yeah.
They went side by side. That's not the wisest move.
Not sure if he's got wing damage or not. Let's have a look. I can't really see from there.
It doesn't look like it.
Is that Snap for a mate? I think that's Will Lightning. Oh, that's not good.
Will Lightning's around.
I think he's got wing damage as well. He's going to have to come into the pits. There's a couple crashes at the moment. Well, not crashes, but
spins, but luckily no DNF so far.
Standstill's caught back up to Joe's raccoon. But that Aston Martin in P3 is just leaving them behind. Trailing away.
Still, Melichek is still in an Alpine sandwich. He can't get ahead of Sam Palmer, but he's also not letting Jack Adams behind him go through. Sam Palmer's not gonna have DRS down the straight, but he is dumping his ERS to stay in front.
Long
He's not
DRS
gonna
straight.
move. No, he's not.
We saw this in Tier 1. Sam Palmer ran wide though. That's going to give Melicheric an opportunity.
Now, coming into the final corner, about to start lap 5 of the Grand Prix. Sandstill will be in DRS range of Joe's Raccoon. There is another yellow flag. I think that's Hannestad has gone off again.
I think he's gone round again. Yeah, he has.
That's not good. We have Sandstill. He's got DRS.
Is he gonna make a move?
Sam Palmer looks like he's going to lose one here. He's got no ERS.
No, he's not.
But Adams is coming at him. Goes down the inside. Was that contact with his teammate? Might have been.
Metric stays in front of Adams for now. But it looks like Adams had a little bit of a better exit coming down into turn 4. Gonna try and make a move. He had a little look there. Decided he's not going to risk it. There's another yellow flag in sector 1. I think that was
Noble.
Noble maybe had a little bit of a spin there. Hansard had to come into the pits. I imagine that was for a wing change. And he's put on the hard compound. Try and maybe make those tyres last for a while. Is Will Lightning going to come out ahead of him? Yeah, he is. It's turn 1.
Has had the best start of anyone. 7 places, but he's been given a 5-second penalty. Oh, there is a yellow flag.
I think that was for Kister. Not sure what happened to him, but he looks to have no front wing damage. And there's a yellow flag. Oh,
Trailer King with the best
You
start.
jinxed him.
Oh, and he can't get it facing the right way around.
he was going so well through the gravel. He's going to have to rejoin the track.
Oh,
He had a-
10-second penalty. That's
That is
15 seconds for
rough.
him. That's
15 seconds for the Ferrari team principal will not help his chances of winning this.
How's
Yes,
AlphaTauri
Axel.
doing?
stand is
AlphaTauri gained 5 positions so far.
Metric has got out of that Alpine sandwich. He's ahead of Sam Palmer now. He won't have DRS down the straight. He will be
Oh,
dumping his
come at him.
ERS. Is he going to try and make a move down here? No, he's not.
He chooses an easy option.
Doesn't want to risk.
I think if Sam can stick with him, he just needs to charge his ERS. Melichieric's got a lot more to play with right now.
Now at the front of the pack, Raccoon, Sandsteel, they were batting a little bit too much. That they've, well, at least for Sandsteel's sake, they've let his Aston Martin teammate catch up a little bit. He's now got DRS, and now instead of Sandsteel putting one of the Aston Martins under threat, he's now going to be under threat from the other. That's not exactly good for him. They have pulled away massively though from P4. The front 3.
5-second gap. But I think at the moment, both Alpines will be happy in their positions running.
No. I think they're both a little bit faster than Jack Adams.
Inverting the
he's-
cars. Pingu makes a
Oh.
move with his teammate.
A little bit of contact there between Jack Adams and Sam Palmer.
Will anyone box his lap? This is undercut now.
Simon Sandstill making a move. He's
Sam
got
Palmer's coming
Sam
in.
Palmer's in, so if he can get a good outlap, then
Sandsteel's made the move on a Raccoon. He's going to be up into P1. But instead of having only one Aston Martin behind him, he has got 2. They've both got DRS. And he's got
No
to
one
make
else?
sure.
no one else chose to box, so this could work out well for Palmer.
Yeah, it's also a little bit early though.
Lap
Especially
7,
with
lap 7 to 9, it's optimal. I think a lot of people will box next lap. Tyres are pretty much dead at this point.
Maybe also a couple of with the tyres having barely any grip. Maybe a couple of pit stops come in as well. You have a yellow flag in sector 1, I think. Is that Martin Noble? Noble was spun.
Noble hasn't gone too well today.
Sam Palmer's going to overtake him. Sam Palmer, I think, is in quite a good position here. He's the furthest one up of the grid to have stopped.
He's gaining all the time on the top, on the leaders. Lopez, 3-second penalty.
First corner cut and exceeding track limits penalties we've had today. Hopefully the last of them, but can't really be too sure of that one. It looks
Sam
like
Palmer is gaining. He's gained a lot of time on the leaders. He won't come out in front, but he'll be very close to them.
Talking about pitting, Jules Raccoon has come in for his stop. I think so has Jack Adams.
But staying at another lap is risky, especially on those warm softs. To be looking at coming up to 50% wear, I imagine.
Can Raccoon have an absolute belter of an outlapper try and make an undercut on Sandstill? We'll have to see. Sandstill doesn't look like he's struggling too much on those old softs. I mean, the Aston Martin's teammate behind him doesn't seem to be doing too badly either. Badron has picked up a 10-second time penalty. Corner cutting now. That's a little bit of an unsafe rejoining into the track there. Kind of messed up Jack King there. But,
Unfortunately for Sam Palmer, that outlap wasn't as good as he needed it to be. His teammates come out ahead of him. Got a yellow flag. That's an Aston Martin. Oh, his teammate spun round and he was running in. I believe it was second or first.
He was
So
second, and
his race is very damaged.
he's probably going to come in for a stop now. Throw on those new medium tyres and try and do something good with them.
Doesn't look to have got any wing damage, but the tyres are hot and he's struggling to get around the last one.
Sandstill's also come into the pits. Has this undercut worked from Raccoon?
It looks like it's going to. He's very close. He'll be past him by the time he reaches his pit box.
It's going to be close coming out. I think he's just done it. Is he going to get track position? Yes, he is. Going into turn 1.
The undercut is very powerful.
He's done it. He's now in net P1.
Sanderstill will, however, have fresher tyres towards the end of this stint, which he can save them. Or Sam Palmer picking up a penalty.
Not good. Kist has now come in for his stop. That's going to drop him down a couple of places. There seems to be a little bit of a battle here between a Williams and a McLaren. Hannestad's picking up 5-second penalty there. But this McLaren looks eager to get past. He is on the medium tyre. He started on that medium tyre. I think they both started on mediums. Yeah, they did. The front two are on the softs, but the two behind them, Vadronat and King, are both on 8-lap-old mediums.
Interesting. Wallister and Kizzle both decided to opt for the hards here, so thinking they could go to the end on this tyre.
Seems like a risky play, especially if pitting that early.
Just depends. The hard tyre should theoretically make it, but it's whether he can close up enough on the slower tyre.
No, Chariot's come in for a stop. Wonder where that puts him. Lopez has stayed out. Fastest lap of Joe's Raccoon at 1:30.9. Does now have Sandstill very close behind him on the fresh tyres, only by a lap though. We'll have to see if that one lap will make a difference.
Wade just gets out ahead of Melacharic.
I mean, the other Aston Martin down in 9th. This is to be very close to Martin Noble. I think it's just got away from him there.
Really damaged the race. However, for Jack King and Badrina, it's going to be an interesting choice whether they decide to opt for hard or try and stretch their tyres till lap 20, about when they can put the stops on.
Obviously, depends on whether a safety car comes out. I mean, the safety car will be a massive factor in everyone's strategy. Obviously, pin under the safety car is you don't lose as much time as you would normally. So, I mean, if a safety car comes out in the next, I don't know, 5 laps or so, this has played massively into the Williams and the McLaren's hand. I also think Martin Noble started on the mediums as well, so he might also be trying to look at a different strategy and try the one stop to gain an advantage from his foes. Lopez has finally come into the pits after 10 laps on the softs. Those must be absolutely dead and worn. Sanderstill takes the fastest lap. He's going to be chasing after Judge Raccoon now. Can't get past him into turn 1. Might try and get past him down next DRS straight into turn 4.
Those extra laps for Dini Dots have not worked out in his favour. He's been undercut by 3, 4, 5 drivers.
Come out back onto softs, so he will be possibly the fastest on the track. But it does mean he is forcing himself to another pit stop, as he will have to change onto a different set of tyres. Looks like Jehovah King has got past William Lightning. Oh, that's because William Lightning he spun. Those hard tyres do not look to be doing him many favours.
Thank you, Bladman, for the follow.
Jack King currently leading this race. Vadner close behind him. Anastad's picked up, even though he is in 16th place and last on the grid.
And Lopez in the Williams are fighting.
Oh, that's not going to help. Josh Raccoon has picked up a 3-second time penalty. Fine with standstill at the moment.
Stands. Badger has 10 seconds. Jojo Dutch has 3 seconds. Palmer with 3. Lopez with 3. And Jehovah King with 10 seconds. I think he might have served a penalty in the pit lane. And Hannes' race has gone from looking great in qualifying to P16 and a minute behind the leaders.
Is Zervo going to try and make a move on Martin Noble here? Looks to be very close. He is going to try and... No, he's not. He's looking there for a move into turn 1. Noble goes wide though. Might give Zervo a really good exit coming down into turn 4. Got the DRS. Is he going to try and look to the side? No, he's not. He's going to try and stay behind him and get past him with maybe a little bit more ease. Martin Noble does pick up a 3-second time penalty though, going wide around turn 4. But at the moment he stays ahead of the Haas. The battle between this Ferrari and the Aston Martin seems to just keep going on and on. They're right behind each other again.
Dander still doesn't need to race him with a 3-second penalty.
He doesn't. Obviously, you want to win on track. Obviously, something you want to do. He's just maybe just got to try and make sure he doesn't pick up many warnings, and obviously the vital time penalties that you do get can massively affect your race.
Standstill has
the first of the medium runners are coming in to stop Jack King. He is deciding to go to the one stop. He's put on the hard tyre. This looks like it might work out pretty well for him.
Those hards are going to come under threat from 2 stops.
Don't know if it will though. Obviously everyone else will be a little bit quicker than him, but if you can just grease Selwers a little bit, he's going to get ahead of Martin Noble coming out of the pits. Still in P9 and in the points, but most people will obviously pit again, but he doesn't need to necessarily.
Standstill in a good place. He's only got 1 warning at the moment.
They caught up to the win. Oh! Josh Green has spun.
Very close to taking off that Ferrari's front wing.
Very close, but obviously not. He's now lost a 5-second gap to Standstill. And also that 3-second penalty that will actually put him back around into about P5 or P6.
Sansa now looking to catch up to Vadra and Williams.
I think
I'm sure
Vadra's got to come in soon though.
Sure, their team principal is going to be happy. Whether that penalty stands, it's
Yeah,
a bit.
Wagner comes in. That means that Sandstill has got clean air ahead of him. He didn't get DRS down this straight though. But also some of the cars behind them. There's a little bit of a bout behind with is that Melicheric, Palmer and Lopez. Sam Palmer looks to be ahead just for now. Melicheric behind him and Lopez behind him. Sam Palmer won't have DRS down this straight though.
Going to come under threat. He's not got enough ERS to play with. So how he defends, takes the inside. Ooh,
Just him a little bit off track there, but
he's going to come back at him. You don't want to go side by side to him.
he's
So
very close, but
he's really under threat. He needs his teammate to sort of try and come back and give him some DRS.
Margin Wheels.
Maybe
Lopez thought he might be able to have a look there.
Sam Palmer went wide. Lopez will want to get past on those fresh softs. He does not want to sit behind, destroying them in their dirt yet. I imagine he'll have a go sometime in the next few corners.
Behind that battle, there is another battle between a McLaren, a Williams, and a Haas. Looks like the McLaren on the hard tyre looks to be not keeping a lot of pace up with the cars in front of him. There's only an 8-second gap now to the cars ahead. Coming down into the pit straight now, Palmer, Melcherick and Lopez.
Pushing them around the track on the stop. Sam Palmer can't do anything to defend here.
Lopez is going to try and stick a move up the inside.
And he does.
He does, he goes a little bit wide, but
Double overtake.
the exit Sam Palmer's going to get it.
Sam Palmer gets that.
You have DRS down the straight as well. Daniel Lopez doesn't. Is Melcherick going to try and stick a move here? No, he's not. I think one of the Ferraris had a little bit of a spin. I think Jehovah King did.
All of them have drained their ERS, and this is allowing that Aston Martin to catch up behind them. He's now only a few seconds off.
Nice, my game.
Got asked for an update on AlphaTauri.
AlphaTauri.
Yep.
So they've got Melicheric is running in P6. He's now in a battle with Sam Palmer in the Alpine and Lopez in the Williams. Lopez just ran wide. And I believe that's the only AlphaTauri we have.
Tire update.
So, standstill.
There we go. Looks like everybody's on old tires except from Noble, Krez, and Chrome. who
Lopez is
racing-
going to have a go on Sam Palmer into the braking zone. Gets just ahead. Is Sam Palmer going to fight back? He is. And he keeps the position. Sam Palmer's got his elbows out today. They're two behind fighting, shoving each other off track here and there.
Ginger, could you invite me to the thing? Yes, okay.
Cool.
It's making a move. What? Just a little bit of contact.
Oh, that was a
He's
dive.
got the DRS coming out of the straight.
I didn't want it.
Takes P4. Lovely battle going on between these three.
Gain of DRS, but Sam Palmer's now under attack from both Lopez and the Aston Martin behind them. wants to use his DRS to get past Military on straight again.
Lopez is taking a move on the way. He's going to go down the inside.
Two fighting, braking.
breaks
Oh, and he
early.
dives it down the inside of Military. Gets him up though. He's going to be vulnerable left on this next straight. Does he have DRS? I believe he does. But his exit was bad.
Ooh, I'm going the
They
wrong
go side
way,
by
by the way.
side.
Around the outside. Lopez he's gonna stay in front.
You don't want to go side by side through here, it's risky. They do. Oh, Sam Palmer round. No, that was.
Oh, and everyone is taken out.
He was doing so well. That's the Malacharic and the
Tosco
Aston
also
Martin
out.
sent round with Sam Palmer.
Now he's got the bow of the three behind them, the McLaren, the other Williams, and the Haas.
The tyres, they're gonna struggle to get them back into a decent window.
Feel like a ticket's going
All
to be
this
made.
fighting, Badrina and Jack King, along with Zerveld, is allowing them to catch up.
I need names.
Gonna massively played into the one-stoppers' hands, Vadriner and King.
Will
Both on the
Lightning as
hard
well.
tyres.
When they pit, I imagine we'll be out ahead of them. It's whether we can hold on to that position.
Oh, someone
So,
spun. Who's that? Will Lightning. Out of it.
Yeah,
Getting
got a big
overtaken by
snap coming out of
Kista.
turn 10.
It's
If
very-
Sam Palmer leads this train, he's going to get overtaken by Melacheric, it looks like. Depends how violently he defends. But he's actually ahead going into the braking zone. Tosco will likely try again on the next straight. Badging around a threat from King and Zerbeld as they're both connecting up to him.
Sam Palmer using all of his ERS just to stay ahead of Tosco.
Neither with any ERS to play with at this moment.
Did I say DRS? I meant ERS. I did.
Is that Lopez picking up another time penalty? No, it's just the first one.
Tosco does
Jack
down
King,
the inside.
another 3 second. Side
They
by
go this-
side into turn 10. No.
Oh,
Ooh,
Tosco
Melacheric.
The
spins.
AlphaTauri
He
Melacheric
hits into.
drifted it through that corner
Sam
but couldn't
Palmer.
hold it together.
He's gonna lose a lot of positions here, though.
Taking one threat from those hard runners. Jack King's in a very good position here. Doesn't have to pit again and is running in 7th. And is very close to Simon Sandstill's pit window.
Gonna take a look at the penalties. Krez with a 10-second penalty as well as Roosty. I don't know their names. Rory, can you say their names? I don't know their names.
Who?
Roosty and Krez.
Rusty, that's
Jehovah
Jehovah
King.
King.
Krez is Vadriner. I think, is that the Aston, no, Alfa Romeo in Sector 2. Martin Noble has spun.
Fighting again. Sam Palmer's now found himself a little bit of a gap. The second half, 2 seconds. But the three of them dueling into turn 1. Jack King unable to get past Adrian again. Derveld dropping off. Melacheric now well and truly in the mix after that spin. Joe's Raccoon. Box. Zerveld boxes for new mediums. They've
Speedy
gone
Joe.
soft, medium, medium.
Very ironic by Speedy Joe saying quality racing when he crashed into his teammate on the weekend.
Sam Palmer, bit of a break, getting a chance to recharge his battery here. But those hard runners, they're doing very well. They're very close to Sandstill's pit, within his pit window. Sam Palmer will have to pit again if he can't stretch these tyres out, which is looking unlikely.
They're the first of the two stoppers to come in. Lopez is coming in for his stop.
Sam Palmer into the pits.
Oh, he's also coming in. I think Sam Palmer though is going to be able to come out onto the softs. Lopez is going to be coming out onto the medium
Melecheric and
tires
Jack
though.
King fighting into the first turn. Melecheric gets ahead of Jack King. Come back at him though.
Put Rory Bates in tier 2. I do agree with this. Rory, I do
down.
want to go
I'm
down
actually
to
down.
tier 2.
Let's do it.
Tier 2 domination, you know.
As long as you're not on Bahrain.
Good one. You know, Kate's
Joe's
Last-
Raccoon is closing up though by quite a lot. Sansa might have had a moment during that
You
12.
didn't respond to that, did you? Respond to what? That he said he did. That's nice.
I did his dirty
Still
face.
crashed with your teammate.
Green.
Anyway.
Sansa had a moment. Jojo Duck has closed up about a second and a half. But he's pitting. He's going to choose the softs. He doesn't. He's opting for the mediums, it looks like. So that's strange. Only 7-ish laps left. He thought the softs they'd opt for. But not yet.
It's been quite a quiet race for Mise. So far.
Well, I don't think he's been the most consistent driver today. Was your Mercedes teammate, Cade?
Series of
Yeah.
unfortunate events it was.
Very unlucky. Definitely got it next time. 100%. I believe.
But Adams running in P2. He does have to box again unless he thinks he can stretch the tyres. Not looking too bad. If Melecheric, Vajrana and King decide to keep fighting, this could work out in his favour even more.
Who's that pitting?
Wallace to pit? Really? Maybe his
Don't
tyres were going off.
Gonna go try for fastest lap maybe.
Potentially, what is the fastest lap of the race at the moment?
I think Sand still holds it at the moment.
It's Hannestead who holds it, and it's a 29.2.
Yeah, but I mean, Sand still is going to be pitting now to come out onto these soft tyres.
Noble
You got no
spike.
DRS though to
Again,
help him with
no
that fast
front
lap,
wing.
but
Adams picking the soft tyres as well. Sandstill saved a brand new set. So did Adams, so they're on fresh softs. They'll be very rapid at the front. But past those hard runners, can they make their gap up?
Who's that making a move? Didn't see it. Fuck.
Oh, and Jack King.
Joe's Raccoon has undercut Simon Sandstill, but is on the mediums. Joe's Raccoon lost it in turn 1 as well.
I believe Noble will have to pit again without his front wing.
Jack King really under threat here.
He's going to stay on these hards for the rest of the race, but to win this race, Sand still does have to get past him, as he won't be stopping again. He's also got to get past Vadrunner as well.
Tosco, I imagine, will have to pit again as well. Mies goes faster with a 29.0, flying, but unfortunately won't gain a point in the position he's in. Simon Sansov's got past Jack King. Now closing up to the back of Vajrana, now within his DRS. And Quincy Adams from Alpine has made a charge through the grid today. He's up 8 spots on fresh sauce and is closing up to Jack King.
I think Sanders pretty desperate to get past Vadrunner right now.
Vajrana's been difficult to get past all race. They've been trying and been able to.
Gonna have DRS down into turn 4.
He's going to give it a go now. He's going to force him the long way round. And he does it before the corner. Did a Charles Leclerc or Max Verstappen move there?
Not sure if Melachari's going to be able to make these mediums last to the end. He might be able to, but
Going to be caught very quickly. Sandstill's right behind him now. Quincy Adams on his softs as well. Right at the back of Jack King now.
believe it or not, Sam Palmer
Still running. He's going to do it.
not DNF'd. Now that might be a commentator's curse, but Sam, Sam,
Don't.
you've just 6 laps, mate.
He's in the points. And he's right behind the Aston Martin.
That's such a nice helmet. Holy. Sam Palmer. I just see Sam Palmer. Mise's helmet. is so
Quincy
nice.
Adams and Jack King fighting away. But he's got
Melachari's
Quincy
still not
Adams
in.
going past Vadrina now. He's up behind Sandstill, but Jack King's going to come back at Vadrina as well. The two of them are going to fight it in turn 1.
Chrome almost losing it there.
Oh, Hannestad is out. Disaster for him.
No. Oh no. Hannestad, no. But
Dan Palmer gets past the Aston Martin into turn 1.
Sandstill's made it past Melacharic.
I was just saying
No.
about how Hannestad's helmet is so nice. And now he's out. How'd he get out?
Quincy Adams in the Alpine
Yeah.
is done brilliantly, and on those softs is fighting with Melacharic now.
He spun him round.
Tosco not pitting apparently. Tosco doesn't want to pit again. Someone in the chat has said. So, be under threat from a lot of drivers in that case. Those mediums are going to be very worn at this point.
There's a massive battle and a lot of contact between Jack King and Vadrina.
Jesus.
Both of the hard runners. They're going to try and make the move onto
Yeah.
Melacharic.
Oh, did he rear end him?
No, I think he just braked enough in time.
These four are going to be battling it out on these old tyres. But they've got the Aston Martin on fresh mediums behind them.
Oh, massive got Chrome spun
Oh,
out.
Jack King's round! That's a shame. He was running well in this race. Whether he can stay in the points, I'm not too sure. Could be able to.
That's
Yes.
a massive lunge from Judge Raccoon. He does make it past Vadrina, and maybe even Melacharic on the same lap. Now got DRS on both of them. Melacharic's light is flashing. Got no ERS. Around the outside into turn 4. He's got ahead coming out
Oh,
of turn
who's that
4.
spinning
and
out?
into
Oh,
the-
someone spun round, is that?
What
Is that Martin Noble? Yeah,
Noble.
it's a race to forget for Noble.
Both the Alfa Romeos really. The 13 and 15, it's not where they would have wanted to have been seen.
I think Will be happy for the experience on the wheel, nevertheless.
Only gets better from here, Will. Only gets better from here.
Jehovah King recovering in P11, but unfortunately is 30 seconds behind points. The Haas of Zobel comfortably running in P10. Sam Palmer under threat from second Aston Martin. Quincy Adams is gonna wanna keep Joe's Raccoon away from him. But he is close to Sandstill, so this could be a battle for the win here in the last closing laps. Sandstill has 0 ERS in fact.
Who's this making a move? Kulu on Sam Palmer.
Two
Sam
Williams are fighting.
Palmer. Where's this?
Team Principal might not be happy to see this.
I mean, one is on quite new mediums, one's on a couple lap old hards. I mean,
Whether there's team orders here.
not
Could see
sure.
that. Oh, sector 1 is that Martin Noble again, same corner in that turn. Sandstill seems to be comfortably able to keep Adams away from him. Jojo Duck's not able to do a massive amount either. Malacharik still
Bagel
under threat
time.
from both Williams.
Alright, no prob. I will get Will to eat a bagel when he gets in the interviews, okay? Because I do not own bagels. I don't know if anybody else here does, but they can go.
No, we're not bagel people like Will.
Malacharik's going to come under threat from both Williams here. For the team principal Alfie Hodgkinson is going to be interested to see if they can secure a 4-5. Neither making a move.
Ooh,
Oh no, Lopez, a bit of a stinker, hitting the board, going off track.
let's look at Pingu, shall we? As requested by Lone Wolf.
Adams is he's made a lot of places.
Holding P2 right now.
Adams has gone up 11 places this race
11.
and is now running in P2. So I'm sure the Alpine team principal will be very happy with that one. 2 more laps and Stan Palmer will have done it.
Dun, dun,
Okay, we'll leave.
Everybody's just gonna have to make sure that they don't spin out on these final few laps. I'm trying to
Especially
jinx
Sam
someone.
Palmer.
I'm trying to jinx someone.
Sam Palmer.
Leave him. He has to finish.
Gone a little bit wide there as well.
Have a look at
Maybe those
everyone.
tyres aren't very.
Ooh, Lopez is
wiry.
much closer to him this time. I'm sure the 2 Williams will be eager to get past, but Badrin has fallen off after his after a small incident last time round at turn 1. Here Lopez goes. He's got the DRS open, closing to the back of Militarik. He's too far away for now.
Kulu making a move on. Who's that way? Sam Palmer. Sam Palmer gets it back. What a move.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Not sure why.
Nice little battle between these two on the final few laps.
Jack King has got past Sam Palmer. Sam Palmer's under threat from the Aston Martin.
There is a driver of the day poll up at the moment. Vote for your favourite driver, and they will receive
A
nothing.
rundown of the position change.
Oh, who's that who spun out?
Final lap, Martin Noble.
Martin Noble, yeah. Alpha not being as strong of a force as they wanted to. I'm sure Will be up there once he's gotten to grips. Oh, but
Pingu
Quincy
gaining
Adams is a
lot.
lot closer to
Yeah.
to Sandstill now. So will he make a move on this last lap? Sandstill's tyres. Tyres gone off. Both at the same age, so Adams seems to have a bit more pace left. And marginal amount more ERS.
He's run out of ERS. Oh, you just said no. I knew that.
Sandstill has just under 10%. Adams has about 20, so maybe the penultimate straight. We can close up in the DRS zone, make a move. I believe that's
Another
Kizil.
spin. Martin Noble. Turn
Oh, but
one.
Sandstill gets a good exit. Looks pretty set in stone unless someone gets a penalty here. Neither have any ERS to play with. Standstill took pole, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Looking like he's going to win from pole, unless he makes a mistake out the final corner.
Well done, Standstill. Going to take that home.
So dominant drive.
Bahrain Grand Prix.
And
First
Adams,
season, first
Adams,
race in
he's
Amethyst Racing, and he wins it. I'm gonna say kind of comfortably. Adams and Raccoon are going to make up the podium paces. Manicharik P4. Jack King's going to come home P5 after penalties. Palmer P6. He's finally finished a race.
those penalties have dropped Williams down the order.
Can
Sam
we get
Palmer
an
has
absolute
finished.
round of applause for Sam
Sam
Palmer?
Palmer has finished the race.
No longer the DNF king.
Oh no, he still is.
Yeah,
But-
well.
New season, new Sam Palmer.
But I think not all of these penalties might stand, so we'll have to have a look. I can drag Sam Palmer into the commentary box to get his thoughts on finishing his first race.
We'll do it with the interviews. We'll just wait for the interviews.
Both of the Aston. That was beautiful. Both of the Alfa Romeos finishing right next to each other.
No.
Look at them go.
It's a weekend.
The final car to cross the line
Kissed.
will be Zachary Kester.
Give us a little. Oh, I can't. No, I don't know even what it's called.
In his maid outfit, he's going to come across the line in P13, I think.
Yes.
I believe so.
Not a shabby day at the office.
Pingu, driver of the day. But
Jack
for-
Adams. Well done, mate.
I don't think we've ever watched one of these on the stream, I swear. Where's it? There it is.
Commanding drive from Sansa.
Restart, yeah, I think we should have a restart.
Yeah, yes,
There is the standings. Very nice. Well done, everybody.
Screen.
I
Fastest
thought the
lap.
drivers could make their way over to the commentary box for interviews.
Right, we're just gonna go on to intermission real quick whilst I try and sort this out because. Yeah.
Hamilton's going to force Verstappen the long way round. By the time they get to the corner, he's about a third of a car in front.
Oh, thank you for the raid.
He's a whole car in front. Max Verstappen is ahead.
Great Kister.
Raid of 7, thank you.
Just leading ahead then of Max Verstappen.
Alright, do I mute the season 3 trader? It just.
Just put some other music on.
I'll just mute it whilst we speak. Alright. Let me see how I do this. Mute it, okay. Calm it down. Alright, let's see if this works. Interview box. Is this working?
I think it is.
Hell yeah.
So, see if we can get the drivers to move.
So,
Yep.
I'm not sure if Sam Steele is here yet. Obviously, he'll be the first one to come up unless he doesn't show up. Maybe.
He isn't here at the moment.
Alright, it's working. I'll just wait for people to join.
There he is.
Very good race.
Come on up, Sam Steele.
Alright, here we go. Interview box. I've done it.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, well done. First, was it debut race in Amethyst Racing, and yeah, take home the win. How do you feel like it went?
I feel really good. I had the strategy in my mind the whole time, and I stick to the plan, and it worked out.
Well done. Obviously, your team principal is going to be pretty happy with that, Jehovah King.
Yeah.
Did you have a teammate racing today, or was it just you?
No, it was Jehovah. He
Oh
was
yeah,
racing.
oh of course. Where is he? Is he not? Yeah. Obviously you took pole today. How?
Yeah.
Looked like a pretty solid lap from you.
Yeah, I've never gotten under 127 before. It was the first time too.
Well, obviously it's a pretty vital time to do so.
Yeah.
Very well done today.
Yeah.
You didn't pick up any penalties, did you?
No penalties, no warnings.
Very, very well done.
Yeah.
Can't really say that I can fault it, to be fair. It looked pretty dominant. I think you were leading most of the race. Had a little bit of a battle with one of the Aston Martins, but did some very clean racing and pretty well done.
Yeah, thanks.
Anything else you'd like to say?
Nah, that's I don't know what to say.
Well done.
Yep.
Well done, well done. Alright, who was P2? Adams, wasn't it?
Hello, mate.
Well done.
Well, thank you.
P2, I think, when did you I'm pretty sure you qualified not brilliantly.
Qualified, yeah, I couldn't put the lap in. Qualified P13, I think. The 127.6.
It's not obviously where you want to start, but obviously you showed that you do have a little bit of the race pace to
Yeah.
and obviously
Didn't have
finish
too much of the
P2.
confidence, unfortunately, so couldn't push as much as I'd like to, but hopefully that'll change.
You were pretty close to Standstill in first. Maybe if you pushed a little bit more though, you could have
Yeah,
won the race.
yeah, that was
Well,
good. Good
so-
comeback from P13. Yeah,
It
amazing.
looked just breezed past everyone. I don't think you didn't spin one. Did you?
I think I didn't even get a warning, so that was good.
Very well done. It looked like a pretty consistent. You just breezed past everyone as they made their mistakes throughout the grid.
Yeah, it was a good strategy we had. So, yeah.
Did you have a race engineer?
No, but Andrew or Jehovah's All was in our VC and he was kind of doing it for us actually. So, thanks to him.
Well done, Jehovah's. How do you feel knowing that your driver's showing a little bit of pace in tier 2?
Man, that was fucking amazing to watch. Like we got Palmer over here, fucking Minister of Defense of this team. Then like qualifying obviously didn't go well. Like we expected like better results, but ultimately it came together in the race. Palmer, of course, like being a little bit unfortunate, fighting with the AlphaTauri, but I mean there's some tickets to be made, so we'll see about that. But P1 constructors, I mean, what do you want more? Like, if your drivers can finish near each other, it's better than like one being P1 and the other P20.
Yeah, obviously it's consistency throughout both of them that will win you the titles.
Absolutely. It was like some amazing job from Palmer, like defending those two cars behind him. That was absolutely amazing to watch. And then of course, like Adams capitalizing on everyone's mistakes, just keeping it on the track, 0 penalties, 0 spins, perfect strategy. That's where you want to finish.
Very consistent performance from Alpine today. Well done. Obviously, pretty monumental for your teammate Adams. His first ever race that he's not DNF'd in.
I was in one race last
Everyone
season
laughed at
as a
me.
reserve.
Everyone fucking laughed at me signing Palmer into the team. And
The goated move.
now I got fucking Minister of Defense, so suck it up.
I was pretty worried. That final lap, I was like very worried for him.
Yeah.
Yo, hello.
Oh.
Did you go like from P8 to P6?
Me?
Yeah.
I qualified P10 and got P6.
Yeah, I mean the last lap if you got like from P8 to P6.
Oh yeah, I went from P8 to P6.
That was even better to watch. So.
Yeah, I mean, I was just dumping my Aeros, man, just dumping it constantly, and you know, it worked out well. I would say I've had a couple 50-50 fights with the AlphaTauri, Williams, as well as the Aston Martin. But yeah, we move on. But yeah, I'm just happy. You know, it's my first race I've actually finished since season 1. So, and yeah, I'm happy that I've made Andrew Odroho so happy, and he's gonna actually suck me off now since I finished the race.
Oh, come
so
on.
Hey, yo. Keep that to
big dubs
private.
away.
fam.
Yeah, I took a little bit of a risk, and obviously it was worth it.
Look like, yeah, obviously your risk paid off with Simon Palmer. Obviously, Adams looks like he's cruising in very consistent form
Yeah,
throughout the
the con-
entire
the,
race.
yeah, the most
That was my
important.
main focus, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the
not the
most important.
DNF.
Yeah, absolutely. The pace and the consistency is the most important stuff that you can get here, because when everyone else around you like crumbles, the guys that are consistent will be the ones taking the points. So amazing job.
Well, very well done
Thanks.
to both the Alpine drivers. Who came P3? You rounded up the was that Raccoon? Come on
Yes,
up.
that's me.
Well done. I mean, I think what were you leading into turn one on the first lap?
I was leading. Simon had a bit of a bad start.
It's a great
But,
start.
Yeah, leading into P1, and then I spun on lap 5 or something.
That's unlucky.
Yeah.
I mean, still getting P3 is still not bad. Obviously, 15 points there. I think did your teammate get any points as well?
Yeah, he finished 7th.
That's not bad. I think you'll be maybe P2 or P3 in the constructors. So
Yeah,
I mean,
it's definitely not bad, but yeah, it could have been a lot better.
yeah, I mean, it does seem like you do have from your qualifying, obviously being ahead on the first lap and having a battle with Sander still. It shows that you do have the pace to be leading and winning these races.
I have the pace, but not the consistency. That's a bit of a problem.
Well, I think that just comes with time and practice, my friend.
Indeed.
Did you feel like your strategy? What was it? Was it two
Well, it
stop?
worked out. I spun, and then I catched up to Simon again, and then I undercut him, and then I spun because I hit a McLaren hit me. Also my fault a bit, but and then the undercut was gone.
It just seems like next time just not spinning is your priority because you're fast enough, definitely.
Indeed.
But it still seems P3 podium position. I think it's your debut race as well.
Indeed, it is.
It's possibly not where you wanted to end up, but it's not bad. It's not bad. So.
Definitely not bad. Can't complain.
Well, very well done.
Thank
Dave.
you.
You got more points combined than Tier 1 Aston Martin.
Oh yeah, Tier 1 Aston Martin had a bit of a shocker.
Yeah. A bit. Just a bit.
Anyway, well done, my friend. Who else would like to come up? Amistad, come on up.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Bit of a mixed race for me today. Obviously, having that DNF, but I think did you hold on to that fastest lap?
Yeah, I did hold on to the fastest lap.
Well, obviously, I think you were like a second faster than the next person, but I think you just spun a couple of times. How did you feel? Everything went for you really.
Qualifying was good. I did my times, but I went too long on the soft, so in the race they was gone. So then I spun every fucking full speed corners.
Yeah, it's just the tire degradation on Bahrain is absolutely massive, especially starting in the top 10. You're obviously going to start on pretty worn tires already. It's not ideal at all, but even though you didn't finish the race and obviously got 0 points, you still looked pretty fast though. I mean, where'd you qualify?
P3.
Obviously, you've got the pace to keep up with the guys at the front, but it just seems to be the consistency that's the main issue.
Yeah.
Well, I think I said with Raccoon as well. It just comes with time and practice. That's all. And I think it won't be too long before you're keeping up the Mercedes name and keeping up with the guys at the front.
I will try.
Well, that's all you can do. Anything else you'd like to have a comment on? No? All good. Well done.
We need Will up for the bagel.
The bagel. I think a couple more people to come up first. We'll have Zervold up first.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. How did your race go?
The first few corners went okay, and then I got an amazing start. I went next to my teammate. I was in front of me, so P5, P7, and I got a good start. I blocked everybody so they didn't go heroic in the first corner. Then we went up to, I think I don't know how it's called, but after the DRS straight, the first one.
The
I
the
don't
pit
know.
straight.
No, the second one then.
Oh, turn 4.
Yeah. Then an AlphaTauri was next to me. I gave him a lot of space. He didn't give it back, and then I spun. And then I think on the last few laps, the race engineer told me it would be possible to get P8. So I just pushed and pushed and pushed, and I got P8.
Well, I mean, obviously, at the start, both of the Hasses, you didn't have the best of times in the first couple of laps. But
Yeah, Hester plan didn't go as planned.
but it seemed to not work out too badly in the end. Obviously, both of the drivers picking up points. P5 and what was it, P8?
No, it was P8 and P11, I think.
Oh, P11. Oh, well, I mean, it's again, it's not that bad. I mean, like
It's still points.
It's
And we
points.
both finished, so
Yeah, it shows that just not just staying on track and having a little bit of clean racing. It's not always especially your fault, but just
it's okay. I thought by it don't give up because it's just racing.
yeah, it happens
So-
to everyone. I mean, I think there was a lot of people.
Yeah, I
didn't-
learned from the last season.
Yeah, but it seems like you did pretty well today, considering the first couple of laps. A pretty good comeback drive from you, and picking up points was not too bad at all.
Thank you for having me.
No, but always.
Mr. Lightning up.
Come on up, Will. And then we'll have, I think. Oh, hello, Will.
Hello. Well,
done. Well, I mean, you can
you,
only
can-
really.
you gonna
There.
retract that? Well done.
Well, it
Yeah,
just
listen, right.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was a bad race. All right, I can happily say that. I qualified P8. That was more than I was expecting. And then I lost about 4 positions off the line because I had an issue with my clutch pedal, so I couldn't actually get off the line. And then over the course of the race, oh no, I think it was after like lap 3 or something. It was like lap 3, coming around the final corner, I span it and slightly damaged my front wing, but it was enough that I just kind of had to pit. So I pitted lap 4 onto the hards. And then over the course of the rest of the race, it was pretty quiet, but I span twice when I was trying to overtake King, the Ferrari King, that is. I mean, hey, it's for my first proper race on wheel. You know, it's a pathfinding experience, and it was never gonna go, well, and you know, it's a learning experience. So I feel like for Imola next week, you know, I'm gonna be in a better position than I was. You know, I got a lot of experience under the belt with the wheel and racing, so hopefully improvements to come.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good stepping stone. Obviously, your first ever race on a wheel. I think, what is it, your first ever 50% race in general? Have you done some practice?
No, I mean the most I think I did 125% as practice. That's like the majority of my wheel racing experience. But you know, now I've got a 50% under my belt, so it's adding up.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. I don't want to mean this in the wrong way, but you can't do much worse.
No, exactly. It can only go up from here.
Exactly.
It was excellent though.
What's that, sorry?
The qualifying was excellent. What did
Yeah, I mean, I put in a lap for like P3. I was like, holy fuck, I didn't expect that, and then I kind of went down to P7. I was like, okay, that's still cool.
Still, it was
I was on my last lap, and I was like 2/10 up or something, I think. And then coming into turn 10, I just messed it up. And, so that was that. And then got pushed down one more place, so started 8th. But yeah, no, I mean, it was a fairly quiet race, kind of for a lot of it for me. But I mean, congrats to was it Sandalstein who won?
Yeah.
I've just updated the spreadsheet as well, and Alpine are currently leading. So I see they've done well as well. But no, yeah, I mean, I'll have to watch it back. But that's about it for me.
Well, where's the bagel?
Where's the bagel? What
Yeah,
do
we
you
had
mean, where's the
we had a bagel request, but
bagel
none of us were
request.
weird. None of us are weird and have bagels in our house. So where's
well,
the bagel?
The bagels are downstairs, mate.
Go get one.
On your run.
Yeah.
Come on.
On your bike, son. On your bike.
While Will goes and gets that, Hannah said, "Thank you for the gifted sub."
Oh, Hannah said you're a legend, mate.
And Kister once again.
Oh, has he done it again as well?
Raid of the party of 7.
Oh,
I think
beautiful.
we got 3
beautiful.
gifted subs this.
Did we actually? Oh my god, you guys should commentate more often.
Fivers, thank you for the prime.
That's my brother. Shout out.
Oh, thank you, Tate.
Do you want to come up, Noble? Or do you not want to? There he is.
Do I want to come up?
It obviously wasn't the best race for either of you, but
No, yeah, obviously. No, I mean, I tried a strategy. I tried to start off on the mediums and go onto hards and just do a one stop show. That clearly didn't work out for me. I had a couple bits of contact with a couple drivers, which damaged my front wing, unfortunately, and that I think ultimately played a massive part, and I just lost a lot of time because of the front wing damage. I couldn't take those corners properly. Other than that, yeah, it's poor strategy, unfortunate events, as always. So hopefully I'll just stick with the herd in what they do maybe next time. We'll see how Imola turns out.
yeah, I mean the strategy at Imola is pretty unknown. No one really knows what the best strategy is, so it might be a lot of people trying a couple of different things, maybe some one stops.
I'm sure me and Will get a bit of practice in, and we'll see what works best for us.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
It's a nice finish with you.
But yeah, had a couple good fights as well, which was fun. And yeah, it's just like I said, I struggled to keep pace with a lot of drivers because they were all on softs, so they were always in past me. But yeah, other than that, it was an alright race.
Yeah, I mean the same thing I said to Will is you can only go up from here.
Yeah,
So,
I was doing plenty of bagels on the track, not quite consuming them though.
And hey, we finished the line. We crossed the line at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah,
actually.
it was a nice drive by.
Yeah.
That sounds.
I mean, you get like 25 points for that, right? I mean, I can just write that.
It doesn't matter that I was a whole lap behind. No, that doesn't matter. No, it's fine. We still crossed at the same time.
Yeah.
Little Schumacher Barrichello.
Oh dear. All right. Well, thank you for commentating, lads. Much appreciated. And
no problem.
I'll talk to you in a little bit. I'm gonna head out.
Thanks for the race.
Bye, Noble.
Bye bye.
Do you want to come up, Kister?
Oh, you can say that.
What is up? How are you guys doing?
Doing pretty well. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic. I didn't finish the first time I did that track, but you know what? I feel good today. I didn't get lapped, and I beat 2 people without like them DNFing. So I feel like I did really good for a redemption. First day, first race of the season. I'm excited for this season.
Well, I mean, it does sound like you've been putting in a lot of practice. So I mean, it sounds like it paid off.
Yeah, definitely. I put I think within the past week I put about 30 hours worth of practice on trying to get better at Bahrain. Not even gonna lie.
Well, I mean, obviously, what was it? Where did you finish?
I got 13th, but I'll take it. I didn't, like I said, I didn't get lapped, and I normally do, but like, I was also racing like with a little bit of a restriction on my arms with a maid outfit and shit, which is
Yeah.
pretty fun. But
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound like it went too horribly at all. I mean,
It's
especially,
progress.
yeah, exactly. It just shows that the more hours that you put in, the more time you put into these sort of things,
You
will
found
pay off.
4 or 5 seconds in your lap, didn't you?
yeah, I did. There was a couple of times where I would like the rear tires would let loose, so I definitely still need to work on my abilities to consistently stay on the track. But other than that, like no major headaches. There was one moment with Mins, the guy who set the fastest lap time and like disconnected, where we both spun. I don't remember which turn it is. It's a really tight hairpin that happens early in the track. I think like turn 5 through 7, I believe it is. Both me and him lost traction, and I got stuck on him. Tried to get into reverse, but before I could, he like disconnected and his bot like moved out of the way. It was a really weird situation that happened. But other than that, no major accidents or anything. No spinouts.
Well, yeah, it just sounds like a pretty much positive. And do anything else to comment on? Any other incidents, or is that it?
I can definitely see a penalty coming my way. There was one moment where I was trying to I was fighting for position on the straight into turn 1, and I could not tell if I had enough space to get over. And but by the time I had made the decision to brake, I locked the brakes up and kind of sideswiped. I believe it was a McLaren driver, and I apologize for that, but I can definitely see an incident coming my way for that one. But other than that, I don't really got much else to comment on.
Well, well done for the race. It's obviously draining. It's so much work racing. It genuinely is. So well done for finishing the race and finishing ahead a couple people as well.
I appreciate it, man. You guys stay safe, all right?
You too.
Cheers for the road kister.
Right, Green. What do you actually want to go up and say? What? Can you say anything
Boys,
about
listen, mate, listen. I know you guys think Alpha might be mudded, but we had an engine problem, so we need to restart the whole race. All right?
No.
Alright, restart right now. Do it right now.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, we're restarting the race, guys.
Yeah, we're restarting.
Hey, you can commentate, can't you? Yeah.
Yeah, Kate, bye.
Hi.
Yep,
Thank
bye.
you for watching, everyone. Cheers. Good night. Have a good day. Bye. Rory says bye. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching. Come in next week for, what was it?
Imola.
Imola. Okay, goodbye.
Or Mola, as you like to say.
Don't shop.